Hello, I'm Mrs. Taylor and welcome to Year 2. I'm one of the Year 2 teachers. We have put together a short PowerPoint just to talk you through what you can expect for this academic year for your child and give you a bit of general information about the year ahead. So as I said, I'm Mrs. Taylor, for those of you that don't already know, and I'm one of the Year 2 teachers. My class is called 2T and I teach from Tuesday to Friday. Mrs. Smith is the other class teacher for this class and she teaches on a Monday, but also covers my PPA, which is every other Tuesday. Mrs. Compton is the TA for this class. Miss Barrett is the other Year 2 teacher and her class is called 2B. Mrs. Hill is the teaching assistant and Mrs. Bloomfield covers the class every other Tuesday for Miss Barrett's PPA. There will, of course, be times during the year where a supply teacher will have to take the class or another teacher may cover. This might be due to illness or as part of our teaching role. We also have other whole school responsibilities that we need to be released for. So I'm just going to talk you through the times of the day. As you will already be aware, the infant gates open at 8:45 and you follow the one-way system around the tree onto the playground so that your child can then enter the classroom via the playground door. Please can we ask that all parents then exit the school site via the pedestrian gates, and obviously at the end of the day, children will exit that way as well. So our school day officially starts at 5 to 9. And that's when we take our register, and any child arriving after that time will be marked as late and they need to come in through the main office. Lateness can have an impact on your child's start to the day, so please aim to arrive on time. All children finish at 3:15, and as you already have done so, infants are collected from the classroom doors on the infant playground. We are really aiming for 100% attendance. That is our target. However, if your child is unwell, if they are sick, they have diarrhea or any COVID symptoms, then please do not bring them to school, but report their absence to the school office. We are still operating our school streets trial. That is still in operation. So please can we just ask that you are mindful and considerate to neighbours when you park. The next slide is about what your child will learn during the school year. And the link at the bottom of the page is to a page on our website, which gives you an overview of the curriculum map, the progression for each subject. So to give you more detailed information about what your child in Year 2 will be covering, well, each term we send out a termly newsletter, which gives you information with what your child will cover in each subject for that term. And also the link at the bottom of the slide points to the curriculum mapping page on our website, which gives you information of what your child will cover for each subject during their time in Year 2. So this is just a continuation then, just to explain to you what your child will be learning during the course of the year. But if I could just highlight the guided reading, just to explain that in guided reading, the children will cover a variety of texts, fiction, non-fiction and poetry, and we're really looking to develop those vocabulary, inference, prediction, explanation, retrieval, and the Key Stage 1 sequencing skills, as well as the skills of skimming, scanning and zooming. Please pause the video at any point to read through the information as you wish. The next slide just explains about our class reads and what your child will be covering in maths. The class reads are a really special time during the day where the children get the opportunity to really sit back and engage and listen to our class read. Our class read for this term is The Travels of Ermine, the Big London Treasure Hunt, and it's really nice to hear that the children are enjoying that already. Our whole school class mapping ensures that the children will be exposed to a range of quality fiction over their time at our school, covering a range of themes and authors. So in maths, the children will cover the units on place value, addition and subtraction, multiplication and division, fraction, measurement, geometry, which includes shape, position, direction, as well as data handling. Daily homework. We expect your child to practice their spellings daily and read daily. So if I just explain about the spellings, this year your child will be coming home with green spelling books rather than the booklet that they may have had last year. There'll be green exercise books and your child's spellings will be stuck into the exercise book. They are still expected to use the look, say, cover, write, check strategy to practice their spellings, as we feel this really helps to aid the memory of these spellings and retain them in their long-term memory. We will be celebrating the children's efforts at learning their spellings by awarding spelling certificates when the children have got full marks in 3 of their tests. For the reading, we are continuing with our twice weekly book change, which will be on a Monday and a Thursday each week, as this gives the children time to practice their reading, to do their 3 reads. So the focus for the first read is to learn the new vocabulary, to be able to decode new vocabulary. The focus of the second read is to really improve and develop the children's comprehension. And we would ask that if you could use the question stems which are stuck in the front of your child's reading journal, to use those question stems to ask your child about what they have read. And then by the third read, we're really hoping that your child will have developed all of those skills and be able to demonstrate some fluency at reading that book. We are asking your child to record their own reading this year and really take ownership for their reading journals. When we listen to them read at school, we won't be writing in their reading journals, and we're not asking parents to make a comment in there either. We want the children to really own their reading journals. If they would like to write a comment about what they have read, then that would be great. Also, if your child reads any books for pleasure at home, if they borrowed a book from the class library, it would be great if they could record that in their reading journal as well. At the bottom of the slide, there is just a link to a page on our website, which is the importance of reading. If you want further information, you can click on that to find out more information about our school approach on reading. For our weekly homework, the children will be set either a maths or an English task. This will be set on Friday each week, and it will be collected in the following Friday. The tasks are designed to consolidate the children's learning of work covered for that week. There will be times throughout the year where the children will be set projects, and that will take the place of the weekly homework. After half term, we'll be setting a reading journal task. This will be a short activity based on a book, and the aim of the task is to inspire the children to read different books and make them aware of different stories, different books, to promote different books to them, as well as to develop their Viper skills. The task will be set on a Thursday each week, and then their responses to those questions will be discussed in class the following Thursday. And there's just an example on the slide there for you. The next slide just gives you information about what your child needs on a daily basis. And it's already been outlined in our newsletter that we would like your child to bring their book bag, to include their link book, reading journal, a coat, a water bottle to school each day. If there are any changes, then an update will be made on our curriculum newsletter, which is on the website, and you will get an expression to say that an update has been made. Please can we ask that all uniform, all kit is clearly labelled, please. The next slide then just goes into more detail about PE and games and what your child needs to wear. Again, please pause the video at any point so that you can read through the information. how we let you know how your child is doing and assessments. So this slide gives you detailed information about how we communicate that to you. We let you know how your child is doing academically, socially, and also regarding their well-being in the following ways. So it might be at the end of the day when you pick up from the playground, more formally during parents' evenings, and obviously throughout the year you will receive reports. Assessments. In order to ascertain progress and therefore attainment in subjects, we use a variety of ways to obtain this information, and then we can use it to address any gaps, misconceptions, and also inform us of your child's next steps. On this slide, it just explains to you how we support your child's wider personal development, and those are just listed on this slide for you. So finally, if you do have any questions about anything that we've talked through on that PowerPoint, or any questions generally, you can always put a note in the link book, as some of you have already done so, or you can email the office at admin@wardenhill.gloucs.sch.uk. I hope that information has been useful for you. The children have made a really great start to the term, and we're really looking forward to the year ahead.